The Bird in Your Hands, a story that reveals the power of inner choice. What if your future, your freedom, your peace was already in your hands? The wisest answer doesn't tell you what to do. It reveals who you truly are. This is the story of two boys, a sparrow, and the decision that mirrors our entire life. Once upon a time, nestled deep in the heart of the mountains, there lived a monk whose wisdom reached far beyond the stone walls of his monastery. Travelers came from distant lands to seek his guidance, for it was said that he could see through illusions and answer any question, no matter how complex or hidden. Down in the valley below, in a quiet village, lived two mischievous boys. Clever and restless, they found joy not in truth, but in trickery. They were known for mocking others, setting traps with words, and laughing when people stumbled into their games. But there was one person no one had dared to fool, the monk on the mountain. One day, the boys decided to challenge him. "Let's prove that even the wisest can be outsmarted," they said. Their plan was deceptively simple yet cruel. They caught a small sparrow, soft and trembling, and one of the boys held it tightly in his hand. Then they whispered their strategy. They would ask the monk whether the bird in his hand was alive or dead. If he said alive, they would crush it. If he said dead, they would release it. Either way, they would win. Pleased with their cleverness, they climbed the mountain path with smug smiles and quiet footsteps, the fate of the sparrow locked between their palms. As they reached the monastery courtyard, the monk was sweeping fallen leaves. He paused and looked up at them with eyes that held the weight of seasons and storms. "Wise master," one boy said, hiding his hands behind his back, "people say you know everything. Let's put that to the test." The monk nodded, waiting patiently. "Tell me," the boy said, "in which hand am I holding something?" The monk looked at him gently. "Your right hand." The boy smiled and opened it, revealing the sparrow. "Correct," he said. "Now, tell us," he continued, voice sharpening, "is the bird dead or alive?" The monk looked at the boy for a long moment. Then with a calm smile, he replied, "As you would have it, my boys." The words fell like thunder in silence. The boys froze. Their trap, so carefully set, had collapsed in a single sentence. There was nothing left to prove, only a truth too heavy for mischief. They had wanted to outwit the monk, but instead, he had held up a mirror to their own power and responsibility. If you look deeper, the monk's reply is more than clever. It's timeless. As you would have it. In those 5 words lies the very foundation of human life. The bird's fate was never the monk's to decide, was theirs. Just like our lives are not in the hands of others, but in our own. We often believe we are victims of fate, of circumstances, of people who hurt us or opportunities we never had. We say things like, "I failed because life is unfair. I'm unhappy because of them. I can't change. This is just how the world is." But the truth is, most of the time, we hold the sparrow. Every decision, every thought, every action is a thread that weaves the fabric of our life. We are not just living, we are constantly choosing how we live. A challenge arises. You can let it break you, or you can grow through it. A loss occurs. You can dwell in pain or learn to find meaning. An opportunity knocks. You can fear the unknown or leap into transformation. Unlike animals who are guided only by instinct, we humans are gifted with choice, with awareness, with the ability to pause, reflect, and change our course. We are not bound to repeat yesterday's pattern unless we choose to. The monk's answer is a gentle reminder. You are the sculptor of your destiny. You are the hand that opens or closes the cage. You are the one who chooses to let the bird live or let it die. Even when life feels heavy, when storms rage and darkness surrounds you, you still have the power to decide how you respond. That is the real freedom. That is the real strength. We may not control the world around us, but we always control what we carry within us. So the next time you feel lost, broken, or powerless, remember, the bird is in your hands. Your peace, your purpose, your path. It begins with a choice, and that choice is yours. If this story touched something deep within you, stay with us. Subscribe to Whispers Within, where every story holds a truth waiting just for you.